Hello there and welcome back to the channel. I have a brand new video here for you this week. This is something a little bit different from what I would normally do. Recently, Pinter got in touch with me and they sent me a pack of their latest collaboration with BrewDog. It's Punk IPA on the Pinter machine. I think the video went down very well. It got a decent amount of views. And some of the people that saw it were from Years.com, which is a company that specialises in fresh dog food. And they actually got in touch with me. They obviously noticed that there were my two furry little friends on camera. They got in touch and asked if they could send me some dog food in exchange for a very similar review to what I'd done with the Pinters. So this is one of the food items that I've been sent by Years.com that Vex here and her big brother Miko are going to review and taste test for us. Well, they'll do the tasting, I'll review the reactions. Right, so we've got a big box of dog food to get through, so let's take a look. As dog owners, we've previously thought about giving our dogs fresher, more customised meals instead of the usual dry or wet food. But it always seemed to be so expensive. And don't get me wrong, I want the very best for my favourite little friends, but not if it breaks the bank in the process. That might change now, as since their launch in 2022, Years have quickly become a top provider of fresh dog food in the UK. One of the most impressive things about Years, I found, was that they can customise each meal plan to suit your dog's specific needs. In fact, your dog's name and breed are actually listed on the packaging, along with the names of the people that actually cooked it and made it all for you. So, meet our two dogs, our two chocolate Labrador dogs, Miko and Vex. You've probably seen them before. They've been in several of my previous videos, so if you're a regular viewer of the channel, then you might already be familiar with them. Now, Years.com asked us to fill out a detailed questionnaire on their website about both dogs, including their age, activity level, gender, and whether or not they've been neutered or spayed. So for example, Miko is a 6-year and 3-month-old neutered male. He's a bit overweight, admittedly, but he's still relatively active and has a fondness for treats. Whilst Vex only just joined our household this year, so she's a female chocolate Labrador Retriever. Yes, we've got two chocolate labs. I'm clearly a glutton for punishment. She's recently just turned 1 year old. She's not yet been spayed as she's still too young for that procedure. Vex is currently at an optimal weight for her age and she exhibits high levels of activity. Similar to her brother, she has a strong preference for treats, although that's something fairly typical for a Labrador. So once the necessary information has been gathered on the website, Years.com can then put together a recommended meal plan for both dogs, based on their specific individual needs. And only a few days later, I received a large box of food crafted just for them. This attention to detail ensures that each meal meets their unique dietary requirements, whether it's managing Miko's slightly portly figure or fueling Vex's boundless energy. Years uses top quality ingredients and you can really see the difference. The meals were made with whole foods and prime cuts of meat, prepared by chefs at low temperatures to keep the nutrients. So that means there's no fillers, no artificial additives or preservatives, just pure wholesome goodness. They deliver it straight to your door and it doesn't even need freezing. You could pop it into your cupboard. Years also provided me with this rather handy rubber food cover for both dogs, which is designed for you so that after you've opened the packaging, you can then sort of seal it up and then you can just pop it in the fridge until the following day, which is fantastic. And I mean, just look at this food. Look at it. I mean, honestly, is it bad that I think some of these meals look good enough to eat myself? Just look at what they've ended up with here. We've got turkey thigh cranberry fricasse, salmon and pollock cauliflower bake, steak and kidney mushroom hot pot, chicken thigh Mediterranean casserole, and pork shoulder sage and apple stew. The dogs have even got some treats to enjoy along with their food, as well as a fancy cheese and broccoli food topper. Serving portions are listed and there's a good date on the food. This one in particular is listed for the end of February 2025, so yeah, plenty of time. Compared to the typical supermarket variety or even premium pet store brands, Years stands out in terms of quality and health benefits. Not only do my dogs now seem more energetic and excited about their meal times, but I've noticed that their coats are now a lot shinier and their overall health appears to have improved. And even their poo looks a lot healthier. No, don't worry, I'm not going to film that. Ew. Now, I don't know how good of a litmus tests our dogs are going to be when it comes to the tastiness of fresh dog food because, again, as you've probably noticed, these two are both chocolate labs. And if you know anything about chocolate labs, you'll know that they tend to be greedy little sods that will eat anything. And yeah, these two are no exception. With that in mind, whilst I have Miko's food in a regular dog bowl, I have to put Vex's food in a slow feeder. Because again, she's a greedy little thing that will gobble up her own food very quickly, and then she'll try to eat Miko's food as well. At least with a bowl like this, she'll have to work a bit harder to get her food, and it means that Miko gets to eat in peace. But yeah, whilst our dogs aren't too fussy, I do think that Years.com would be ideal for dogs who are more pickier eaters, or dogs that have allergies, upset stomachs, or even suffer from flatulence. You can really tell when a dog's had cheaper food because their farts really do smell awful. Really, really bad. I'm happy to report that after a week on this food, there were no smelly farts in our household. Well, almost none. Maybe I should try some of this food for myself after all. Although Vex doesn't seem to mind. In conclusion, I'm thoroughly impressed with Years dog food. It's not just about feeding your pets, it's about nourishing them with meals tailored to their health and happiness. As dog owners, it is lovely to see our dogs becoming so excited about their new food choices. We feel good about the ingredients that are going into these meals, and we appreciate the company's sustainable approach to their packaging. So thank you, Years, for turning meal times into a gourmet experience for my furry family members. So thank you for watching this video. Yes, I can appreciate it's a little bit different to what I normally cover on the channel, but if you have enjoyed this video, then please do leave a like and a comment, and check out some of my other videos. Consider sharing this video across your social media, and whilst you're at it, you're welcome to follow me on my own social media pages as well. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so, and do be sure to ring that notification bell in order to see future videos on my channel. So thank you very much for visiting the Big Daddy D Reviews channel, and we'll catch you again next time.